Hello, good evening. Hope you can hear me. Are you able to hear me? Hi, good evening. Are you all able to hear me? So we typically start with a quick round of introductions. It would be nice if you can come in video and I can make a visual connect. And you can introduce yourself. You can share how old are your children, which city are you from. So you can just share a quick introduction. And yeah, we can start with the introductions as more people arrive. Sure, if you're not able to come on the mic, Tina, you can share the introduction in the chat. Or if you can just come for a brief while, even if you're outside, just share so that, as I said, I get a visual connect. Yeah. Who would like to go first?
Hi, I'm Sunita here.
Yeah, hi, Sunita.
I am mother of Naman, Sai Naman, who's in 7th standard now doing his ICSE. So I was
Okay.
more interested in knowing how this Aarohi will be helpful for him. So I'm here for that.
Sure. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, others who would like to join in and just say hello to the group. It would be nice if you can come on video so I get a visual connect. Yeah, go ahead, Ramya. You want to say hi to the group? You're still on mute. Just unmute, please.
Yeah, hi. Hi, this is Ramya here. So, parent of 5-year-old daughter. So, just looking.
Sure.
Okay.
Which city?
From Bangalore. Bangalore.
From Bangalore. And
We
Sunita, you are from which city?
I'm from Gauri Bidnur, which is 80 kilometers away from Bangalore.
Okay, sure. Yeah, hi. More people, please go ahead, quickly introduce.
Hello, I'm Divya Rajgopal. I'm also from Bangalore.
And how old are your children?
I have a son who's in the 8th grade, so 13-year-old.
13 years old. Okay. So I welcome Divya. Others, Ambrish, Pradeep, Rajesh, Shobna, Smriti, Yogita. Just quick introductions so that we're not a very big group. About 10, 11 of us.
Hello,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Myself
Yeah.
Pradeep. I am 32 years old and I have a son of 3.5 years. And
Super.
and I have also attended the Jagrati program.
Okay.
So I had a few doubts. So I thought I'll meet up.
Sure. So currently you are in which city, Pradeep?
Yeah. I am in Mangalore, sir, Karnataka, Mangalore.
Mangalore. Okay, super.
Mangalore.
Mangalore, yeah.
Sir, I had one doubt. So are there any meetup groups in Mangalore as well? Just like in Bangalore and Mysore?
No, we actually don't have a city group. That's a Karnataka group. You can join that group. We don't have a specific to a city group.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, others, there are
you.
more people here. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Shobna. Hi, Ambrish.
Hi.
Will you like to
Hi,
quickly?
Ratnesh.
Yeah, just quickly introduce.
Yeah, this is Ambrish, and I was from Bangalore, and I have 12 years of daughter and 7 years of daughter. One of my friend actually referred this group to me. I was interested. That's the reason to come to know that how this exactly helpful for kids.
Sure.
If that's the reason I was attending this meeting. Actually.
Welcome, Ambrish.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Ratish. I am Shobana. I have 2 daughters. they are 9 years old and 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been, homeschooling my kids from the beginning. So they've never been to school. At least
Oh,
my
wow.
first daughter, for 1 year, she has at least been to school. She has seen,
Okay.
she knows what school is. But my
Yeah.
younger daughter, she has never been to school at all. So
Superb.
I've been in this journey for some close to 6, 7 years.
Nice,
So
nice.
I've joined so that, to grasp knowledge, to enlighten our path. So that's what,
Okay.
I'm expecting
Sure,
today.
sure, sure. Okay, thank you and welcome,
Thank,
Shobna.
thank you.
Others in the group, we still have more people. Yogita, hey, Preeti has
Yeah.
also come. Hi, Preeti.
Hello, sir. This is Yogita. I'm from Lucknow, and my daughter is 4.5 year old. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm so very interested for this agenda, like a homeschooling or unschooling. That's why I joined this community. I hope it will be very much helpful for me and my daughter.
Sure, sure. Yeah, thank you. Preeti, you want to introduce?
Hi everyone, this is Preeti. We are a family from Mumbai. Our daughter is into open learning with Aarohi. We started from Aarohi before 5 years, and she's into open learning journey. And we are from Mumbai. What else? Nothing else. Thank you.
Okay, so Preeti and we are all in one team. Rajesh, you want to say hi? I think Smriti, Rajesh, you want to quickly say hi? Okay, no problem. Maybe
Hey,
as we
hi,
go.
hi, hi,
Yeah,
hi,
nice.
hi. This is Rajesh. Yeah, actually, I have a very bad connectivity. That's why I'm on.
No problem, Rajesh. Go ahead.
I will chat. I will put in the chat of my introduction and everything. Okay. Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
I'm
Most
in a
welcome.
playground with kids now, so it's not a good time to talk. But I will listen and I will write in the
Sure,
chat. Okay. All right.
sure.
Thanks.
Nitesh, you want to say hi to the group? Okay, that's okay. Okay, I would also quickly introduce myself. I'm Ratnesh, and um, me and my wife Aditi, we kind of started Aarohi in 2008. The reason for us to start Aarohi was um, when we started working, or I would rather say being with children, which was around year 99, 2000. That year we started being with children, and we knew nothing about children, we knew nothing about education. So when we started working with children, we realized that they actually don't really need us. They're already so energetic, so enthusiastic, so capable to dive and explore and learn different things, that all they pretty much need is a space and a lot of people around. They want us to be around, but they don't necessarily want us to teach them or program them or create something for them. So we realized, oh, this is good. We can have a lot of fun, and we can be also learners with them, and still we can give them space to learn. So that's what made us decide that we also want to do that for our children. So that's how Arohi got formed in 2008. And yeah, my daughter at that time was about 9 years. So, and my son was much younger. Now my daughter is 27, and my son is 20, and they've not gone to any school, no 10th, no 12th, no college, no degrees, nothing. They've just all their life till now enjoyed doing different things, what they like doing, and diving into whatever were their interest. And now also they are into respective professional fields which they like. Yeah, and yeah, that they are enjoying themselves as professionals now. Obviously, they are no more part of Aarohi now. My daughter is also married and in another city. So that's a little brief introduction of us. And obviously, we have had the fortune to work with so many families, children, and learn from them more than anything else. And be with them, and this beautiful community. Even this our campus that we have was a land of 5 acres donated by one of the child's grandfather. So that's how Aarohi got this beautiful campus. I'm calling it beautiful, but you have to come and experience whether it is beautiful for you. It's beautiful for us, so I'm saying so. And we are thoroughly enjoying here. Uh, just last 1 hour, we were doing some intense theater here and thoroughly enjoying ourselves. Okay, so that's a little about me. What I will do is I'll try and quickly share a small little um, kind of presentation with you all, just to give you an overall idea about what is child-based education according to us and what do we do briefly at Aarohi. And hopefully then we can get about half an hour to kind of discuss and have questions and answers and so on. All right. And obviously Preeti and we together, Preeti will help me out with all of this. Right. Right. So let me start. The way we like to put it is that we are all familiar with curriculum-based education. Most of us would have gone through school, college. So that's a curriculum-based education. Some of us like it, which is fine, absolutely fine. And some of us don't like it. We would like to have something else. And that is where child-based education comes in. Also, some of our children thrive in curriculum-based education. That's also absolutely fine. Whichever child likes the curriculum-based or the academics-based kind of a system, that's absolutely fine. But a lot of children don't like it, don't enjoy it, or they would rather enjoy something else. Uh, Now, coming to what is child-based education, in some ways, all of us here are child-based education. If we consider for a moment ourselves as children, not as adults, because after we finished all our school and college or whatever it's called, now we are all doing and learning whatever we want to learn. Today, if you feel like learning something, you just go ahead and learn that. You don't think, is it part of some curriculum or not? You want to learn a guitar, you'll learn a guitar. You want to learn a new recipe, you will do that. You want to learn how to do dirt biking, you will do that. So whatever is your interest, you will just go ahead and do it. And you won't even think twice about it. Is it within curriculum, out of curriculum? Am I good at it, bad at it? How much am I scoring at it? Not at all. So we are all living it. So it's not so child-based education is not an alien concept. In fact, all of us as adults are doing it right now. Because if we can, it is like me-based education, decided by me what I want to explore, learn, deep dive into, upskill, and so on and so forth. Now, coming to children, we says that some of the children really want it, need it, and that is what we are here to discuss, right? So that's a kind of giving you that child-based education is not unfamiliar. It's just that there's been so much talk about curriculum-based that this has kind of got little lost. So before we dive into what we do at Aarohi, I want to spend few minutes quickly co-creating with you all that if we were to create child-based education, which I'm sure, as I said, you are maybe a little bit doing, maybe a lot of it doing, but we can together put in thoughts, what will it contain? What will child-based education be like? What would you like to put in it? What ingredients would you like to put in it? Or what do you think will be the key aspects of it? So you share and I will type it on the slide. You can share using chat, you can share using voice, but I want to know you how you are doing. Oh, meanwhile, I'm also seeing in chat Rajesh's introduction. I hope you have all read that. Uh, right. So please share what you think. It can be totally wishful thinking. That's absolutely fine. Whatever is coming to your mind, whatever you would like to be when it is child-based education, not curriculum-based. Yeah.
Ratnesh, for me, one point would be respecting child's thoughts.
Okay, respecting. Okay, I'll just put it as respecting child. Okay, bracket 9. Let me put thoughts also.
Help them figure out what they like doing exactly.
Okay. Okay, is it that we need to help them or they will figure it out?
Help them figure out, they themselves figuring it out. Like we have to channelize something, some way to help them know what they really like doing.
Okay, okay.
To add on to that point, sometimes, we have to give a open exposure for the kids for them
Right.
to really understand their needs. So figuring it out, we need to, uh, give an environment where they will open environment where they will know things.
Okay, open environment and something you said exposure as.
Yes, exposure.
Yeah, open
Yes.
exposure. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
usually, if there is a demo program or a demo class, I usually join in everything. So they will get at least a class where they will know, they will come to know whether they like it or not. So even for
Okay.
a storytelling or something, whatever opportunities I get, I'll ask before, check with them. If they're okay with that, I will join. Let them explore. If they want, I will proceed for the next step. Else, I will stop.
Sure. More thoughts? What would you like to have in child-based education?
Developing problem-solving attitude.
Okay, developing problem-solving attitude. Yeah. More thoughts? People can type in chat also. I can pick it up from there. Show myself their interests. Yeah, let me put that. Yeah, their interests. Yeah. What would we like to have? You can also imagine it this way, that you are a child and you are not bound by a curriculum and you are learning based on you. So what all would you like there? Yeah, whatever is coming to your mind is absolutely fine.
Being more creative and doing what they like every day.
Creative and doing what they like every day. Okay.
Some days, if we are not doing anything, just observing, not learning anything.
Some days not doing anything is fine. Yeah. Okay. Nurturing curiosity. Interestingly, when one is curious, there's no need of nurturing it. It is there. The curiosity itself is a big enough driver to drive them. No, Pradeep? When we are curious about something, we end up finding it or exploring it or doing something with it. So, in a way, you can, if you want, leave out the nurturing part. Just respect their curiosity as an engine. Yeah, absolutely.
I, want my kids to learn, not want. Human values is more important. So I don't know whether it's there in any curriculum. So human values is more important. So it's good that every kid learns that.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about it. Yeah, it's not there in curriculum, but it's there in each one of us. Yeah, we fight, we lie, we we think about all kinds of things in a day. We feel anger, we feel this, so we feel all of these things. So if it is child-based, all of these things have to be part of it, isn't it?
Yes,
So
right.
it's beautiful. Yes. So yes, the whole of human is there, available. Okay, Smriti saying more movement. And yeah, movement. Yes, movement. As much as
Practical
one would
learning.
like to move. Sorry, Sunita?
Practical learning.
Okay, practical learning. Yeah. Few more points.
Spending time with outside activities, outside games.
So when you say outside games, meaning you are saying outdoors activities.
Outdoor activities.
Okay, outdoors. Okay. Yep, yep. Yeah, I think Pradeep also said nature. Yeah, outdoors, nature, absolutely. Just like hanging from the trees, climbing, hanging from them, jumping from here to there. Absolutely. And I'm not just talking about 5 years old or 10 years old doing it. I'm talking about.
Avoid comparing with others.
Come again, Amrish?
Avoid comparing with others.
Okay. Who should
Comparing
avoid
themselves with
comparing?
others.
Who should avoid comparing?
With other things, other people, other kids.
Okay, you are saying basically no comparison. Yeah, each one is on his own journey. That's what you are saying.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. No comparison. Each journey is unique. Absolutely.
Teamwork and their individual participation in teamwork, leadership quality.
Yeah, leadership. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, I think we've got quite a bit if you look at it. Yeah, quite many interesting things. So, yeah, child-based education is actually whatever you have shared, all of this and actually much, 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 much more. Um, in very simple terms, this itself is beautiful. Because as a child, if I had all of this, I would have been the happiest person around. At least in the in this when in the respect to education. Um, right. So, what is child, or rather, what to us is the child-based education is when a child's unique passions, interests, strengths, capabilities, and talents become the curriculum, or become the whole engine of exploring, learning, doing different things, and that's part of the whole life. So we call it life education. Also, we call ourselves as Aarohi Life Education, because the learning is coming from the life. So if two children are fighting, it's amazing. We are very happy if two children are fighting, because that's how they will learn how to connect with others. That's how they will learn relationship skills. If there is no fight, then there is no learning about relationships, about understanding how I could be overpowering, how other could be overpowering, how I can be adjusting or flexible or adaptable or whatever, understanding and so on and so forth. All the ingredients of relationships, and in the same way, emotions and so on, right? So, what Aarohi does is, which is very much which you guys already mentioned, is to work closely with the child, so the child is able to discover and develop and, yeah, nurture his or her passions, strengths, and capabilities. So that's what exactly we do. But in essence, the child-based education is all about the child. It's not about what we want. It's not about what the world wants. It's what about the child wants. And we think the child is already designed and equipped with all the things that the child needs. But most importantly, the child should be allowed to use those resources, to use his mental powers, um, to use his physical energy, to use his emotional, understanding, and so on and so forth, emotional and social understanding, and so on. Yeah. So very quickly, what does Aarohi do? Just to give you an overview. So we have a campus which is about 60 kilometers from Bangalore. And this is in a village, and it's a residential campus. So children, typically slightly older children, as in starting 8 and 9 years upwards, up to 21 years, they come to the campus, and they stay here, and there are children, and their parents come and also stay whenever the parents want to come and stay. And there's so many people coming in and going out. So there's a whole lot of people, the whole community. So we are not a school. If you're thinking of us as a school, not at all. We are a community of families who are together doing this journey. On one side, we are doing it inside the campus, but there are families who may not be able to come to campus, or their children might be younger, so they wouldn't want to stay in a residential space, which is absolutely fine. So that's where we have two wonderful programs. There's one Jagrati program, which is a short program, but which opens you up completely, which transforms you as a parent first, because first we need to work on ourselves. I hope you will agree with me. More than working with the child, we need to transform ourselves. So that's what the Jagrati program does. But then to work on an ongoing basis with the child at home, all of us need support of a community, and that's the deep program where we bring in lots of processes, lots of learnings which we have gathered, and so on, and lots of tools, lots of insights, lots of understanding about different aspects of child's development and education. And that's something that can support you on an ongoing basis if your child is not part of the campus. So that is yeah, for any age group of parents. Yeah. So these are the two online programs, support programs for parents, and directly working with children, it has to be at the campus. So that's what we offer. But let me also a little bit share how we work, so you will get the idea better. So we were talking about how we focus on the child's unique passion, strengths, capabilities, and talents, right? So let me run through this. First, first thing that we do, which is a very obvious thing, is each child has a personalized learning plan, which is typically created by the child. But it's a very dynamic learning plan which keeps changing, which keeps evolving day to day, week to week, month to month, based on what the child's interests are at that moment. And obviously, the child alone does not create that plan. The child is aided by, definitely, by the parents. That's the most important people to, because you know your child the best, so you can help the child create that plan. We are there to evaluate. When I use the word we, all of us here, all the other children, all the other adults here are there to help each other. So it's not just that only few people. Everybody here who is here, whether it's a child or an adult, is a facilitator to everybody else. So we are all like facilitating each other's journey of learning. Yeah. The second thing that we do is, sorry, uh, we design. And when I say again we design, doesn't mean that only I or some people design. Again, all of us, starting with the child. We design explorations, projects, resources, find people, find resources which match with what the child is wanting to explore and learn and do, right? So that matching happens with, again, the whole community works together, helps each other find those kind of explorations, projects, resources, resource people, and so on. Let me give a quick example. So on the slide, you see Mishti when she was around 9. She said that she likes writing. So we created a small thing called daily writing. We call it as SWADs, Serious Writers of Aarohi Daily. One prompt will be put up, and whoever is part of that little group of serious writers, they will write every single day. So Mishti has been writing now. She's 12, more than 12, and she has been writing every single day since then. And the best part is nobody comments on it. Nobody even gives a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You just write every single day. And this little window, this one little prompt coming in every day, has worked magic for so many of them, including Mishti, because they have worked on it. They have written every single day. So, what Mishti is holding in her hand is a book she published out of the 365 writings out of the year 2024. So this February, she published this book. She compiled all the 365 writings into a book. So that's the kind of effort these guys put in when it is their interest. And nobody is judging, nobody is assessing them. They have the space to explore and expand themselves. Obviously, they will have a lot of influences from what they are reading, what they are watching, what they are hearing. That goes without saying. The third thing that we do is, apart from matching resources to their personalized plan, is to give a lot of exposure to the real world. So they're not confined at all to one thing. We are all the time traveling, meeting new people. Just on this Thursday, there were 26 people who came as a group, and we had a grand day interacting with them, networking with them, teaching them, the children teaching adults, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things keep happening. Again, one example we have is every year Aarohi's accounts. Aarohi is a charitable trust, so we have to file our accounts just like any other organization. Every year the Aarohi's account is done by a child. So this is Adway, who you see, who in 22-23 was 10 years old that time, and now he's 13. And that time he does the whole accounts of Aarohi, right from the scratch till giving the profit loss balance sheet to these chartered accountant, the complete thing. This year also there's an 11-year-old who is doing it. So children are able to get into it and get a beautiful experience. They don't need to become accountants in their life. It's just an exposure just to see how real world works. And the best thing is when they take up this kind of an, we call them as jobs, they actually get paid for it. So it's not a free job they are doing. They're actually getting paid for doing serious responsibility that they are taking up. Number four, we work a lot on self. So there's a lot of focus on, somebody was talking about leadership skills. Here, leadership, we don't mean leading others. We have to lead ourselves first. This is the most important person we are going to lead all our life. No matter who is with me or not, I'm always leading myself, isn't it? 24 bar 7. So leadership skills of myself, emotional skills, social skills, and all the other life skills that we are talking about, right? So we do lots of processes, we do lots of activities, we collect everything that is happening around and convert that into a learning experience, because every fight, every problem, every situation is a juicy opportunity to understand ourselves, others, our emotions, our values, our beliefs, and so on. Yeah. So that's something that we do on a daily basis. Just to give you a very quick example of this, every day at the end of the day, we do something called as hurre, nore, sore. Each one shares either a hurre could be something that I liked what somebody did, or nore could be something I did not like what others did to me. Maybe they said something nasty or did something which upset me or whatever. And sorry is if I did something to somebody. So again, think about it not as one day thing, but think about it whole year. If every day I share either a nore, hore, sore, so I'm connecting with my emotions, connecting with others, emotions, behaviors, feelings, thinking, and so on, and expressing it and connecting with them. So beautiful way to just understand my emotions and others as a social being. Finally, one of the key things that we offer is where children in their teenage years, so teenagers, I should say, can do their professional journey by actually doing industry work. So these children don't go to college. They need not give exams. If they want to give, they prepare and give. But if they don't want to give, a whole lot of them, including my two children, they never gave any exams. They never got any degrees. They do work in the industry, and they are what we call as work certified. And in today's world, the good news is that the world, the industry is very, very keen to have people who are work certified rather than degree certified. They really value them, and these people get their internships, jobs, clients, not easily. They have to work for it, but they get it. Not Nobody asks them what is your degree, because when they see their portfolio and say, wow, you have done this, you have done this, you have done this, that's what they value. Also, as a bonus, and I think it's no less a bonus, we work very closely with the parents. So it's not just the child who is learning, it's also parents who are learning, and it's also us who are learning. So all of us are learning as a community together. We are all equal, it's very, very democratic, and we are all supporting each other, including supporting each other as a parent, supporting each other as a child, as a learner, and so on. In fact, we don't separate, we don't really say he's a parent, he's a child, we say we are all learners. So um, that's the environment you can visualize. So it's not a school, it's a community of families which are in this journey together. Yeah. Just to again underline, we have a campus where children can come. If the child wants to join, or you want the child to join at the campus, typically 8, 9 years and above. If it's younger, the parent would need to come with the child. But joining at the campus is minimum for 1 year. Parents keep coming to campus whenever they want. If you're interested in this option, what we would like is your family to come and stay with us for a week, so that you get to experience how child-based education works, how children work, how we all work, and then decide about it. And once you're part of Aarohi, once the child's part of Aarohi, as the child grows older, the child can either go back to give a 10th or 12th, or go back to a school, or go back to college, or continue to do the professional journey. Both the options are available, and children have taken both the options in the past. Yeah. So that's the at the campus. And I had also mentioned earlier about this Jagrati program, which I would recommend for everybody to first transform themselves. If we are to effectively work with children, we think we need to work on ourselves first. That's the most important thing. We understand learning, we understand children, then it makes that much more joyous to work with the child. And also we have the deep program, which will give you support in many in almost all different aspects of the child's learning and development, right? Okay, so let me stop here. And we are at 5:36, so we have a good, yeah, about 30 minutes to chit chat, answer your questions. What we will also do after about 10-15 minutes, we will open a separate room, and Preeti can go into that room, and people who are more interested in the Jagrati or the deep programs can understand from Preeti about these two programs. And people who are more interested in being part of the campus can continue to be in this room and talk to me. But before that, before we go into separate rooms, if people have basic questions about child-based education, doubts about it, please feel free to ask. Um Me and Preeti are both here to share from our journeys of our children, as well as working with so many other children and families.
Sir, my question is, how different or difficult is this journey from, the curriculum-based learning? I don't think that it is quite, easy for parents as well, because we also need to unparent, need to.
Well, I don't know. See, I somehow don't think life is about easy, difficult. Every day there is some easiness and some difficulties. We all face it, whether you are 10 years old or whether you are 70 years old. It's not that life becomes only easy, easy or difficult, difficult. The point is, what is joyous? What gives us deep joy? What gives us meaning to what we are doing? What we are driving from inside out, rather than being told everything that, okay, you have to do this, you are good, you are bad, you are not good. So it's not about easy, difficult. If you ask me, it's to do with the joy. If you ask me, why did we choose our journey for our two children, I'm asking for my two children. Or if you ask Preeti, why did she choose this journey for her daughter, it's because then they are totally living inside out, from their inside. So they look forward to every day. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Yeah, that's the beauty of this journey. Easy, difficult, everybody's every day will be easy, difficult. The easiest thing is your husband or wife, and the most difficult thing is your husband or wife. Didn't I say that true? At least for me, it is like that, right? So it's not about easy, difficult, right? It's about something else. It's about the joy of whatever. Let's say everything: life, relationships, emotions, achievements, failures, everything. I don't know if I answered your
So,
question, but that's how we feel about it.
okay, I have a question.
Sure, Sunita.
Yeah, I wanted to know. See, after this formal education that my son is going through, if I'm taking a break from this and coming for this kind of education,
Sure,
actually, he's not interested in this formal education at all. I see him
sure,
not very interested in sitting, learning, writing, and all this. He wants to do something very creative,
sure.
and I'm still not able to figure out. But I'm very sure that he's not interested in this formal education. I wanted to know, what if he's taking this up, is he going to utilize the time that comes to him, or whether if he's going to waste his time. So this thing has been on mind. What if the
Preeti, you
number
want
of
to take
years
that
are
one?
getting wasted?
Trust me, Sunita, they are more busy than us.
Oh,
They are so busy that they, for eating also, they have to think, should I put that time in eating or should I finish my another thing that I'm working on? So they are that busy if they are interested in it, if they are liking it. If they're not interested in it, then definitely they will want to kill time here and there. So just taking a very simple life example generally means we see that children, it's a basic, very common problem that every parent has started talking about is, my child gives in a lot of time on phone or on mobile or on some kind of a screen, something, right? Why? We can ask ourselves why,
So
because
that
they're
I
not
clearly
finding
know he's
anything
not
interesting.
interested in, yes, yes.
Yeah,
That I
yes.
clearly
So
know,
that's the
yeah.
answer. So if they have so many things to do, so much of interest of their own self that they are very keen on doing, and they are busy in that, where is the time to kill their time on screen? Simply. So I hope I've answered your
Have
question.
you come across, I mean, maybe you would have seen a lot of students around in the campus. Uh, will they be able to figure out what they want to do exactly? Will they pursue that?
Yeah,
Are they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
successful?
Yeah, yeah. First they need to find themselves. We haven't given them time to find themselves. They are constantly running behind some, catching all kinds of buses. Yeah, we haven't given them time to find themselves early. We have to give them that time. Yes, it's not like you put the child here and suddenly some explosion happens. No, it takes its own time. They will also start slowly exploring. Oh, do I like this? Do I like that? Do I like? So it's a journey. If you are expecting some results, then again, that's not what child-based education is. Then it's parent-based education, right? If you are wanting a result. But if we truly believe in the child, which I think we should, because children are amazing. I've worked with at least about 15 to 16,000 children in my since 1999. And I haven't seen a single child who is not capable of doing and finding themselves and enjoying themselves doing what they like doing. Right? That's the key thing what Preeti said. It's about them wanting to do something. Yes, it takes time. Yes, they may be having certain notions, certain habits from their previous, you can say, conditioning. So it takes little time. But each one, finally, we all like to be self-driven. We don't like to be tied with ropes and one pulled this side and one pulled this side. Who here in this group wants to be pulled around by others? No. We all like to create ourselves and find ourselves. And each one of us has this pack of capabilities and strengths inside us. We want to use those. Yeah. So it happens. Just that there is no timeline to it because we are not trying to reach somewhere, Smita. We are trying to live life. And when we are living life, life unfolds. We unfold with the life. So life and we are not different. We are the same thing. Meaning I'm living my life, meaning I'm living. Right. So I have to evolve. I have to unfold myself. For that, I need to open up to myself first and then to the world. So yes, it definitely happens with every child, and they love it. They very soon love it. They don't want to go back anywhere. Yes, if they find that they need to give an exam or to do something for their aspirations, their professional needs, then they do that. They give that. One child wanted to be a pilot, so he gave 10th and 12th. At 17, he gave 10th, and at 18, he gave the 12th through NIOS because he wanted to be the pilot, right? And pilot in India requires 10th and 12th. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not that they will not do this or they will not do that. They will do whatever is required to wherever they want to go. But that has to evolve from inside. And one more point I want to add, this is the age, the teenage years is the age for them to explore themselves. We are in such a hurry to tell them to which stream do you want to go to. I would say don't be in a hurry. Let them find themselves. Have we all discovered ourselves? Are we all can say, oh, we have, got where we wanted to. So if we haven't done it in 30 and 40 years, why are we so hurried that at 14, 15, they should be able to decide which stream to go into? Not at all. We need to give them that space.
One
Okay?
last question. Do you
Sure.
push the students for them to like write their 10th or 12th so that it is easier for them to get the certification and for many other courses so that they don't
But
regret
why
in
do you
future?
want certification, Sunita? Why do
No,
you
no,
want
no. That's for,
certification?
see, for take maybe in future when there's some 20 plus or something, if they want to migrate somewhere abroad, they might
No, they
need the
can give that
certificate.
time, not a problem. This
Acha.
17-year-old Imad, whom I was talking about, who wanted to give pilot, hadn't been to school. In 8 months, he prepared for his 10th. And then in another 1 year, he prepared for his 12th and finished both 10th and 12th. So this is a child who has not gone to school only ever in his life. And at 17, he is first time preparing for subjects. Right? So please don't think that at 22, they can't prepare if they need to prepare for something. So that is the beauty. When they want something, they are ready to prepare for it. When it comes from outside, when that is not their choice, it's pushed upon choice. Then they find every excuse for it. Meaning, you can ask me, I used to give all kinds of excuses to my parents when I was a kid, not to do homework, not to study. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, Tina is asking, how do we handle child and Aarohi if they are throwing tantrums, Tina, and taking too much time in daily living activities? Tina, we don't handle them. We don't need to. They only need to handle themselves. Because when I throw a tantrums, let's say the 10 people around me will respond in 10 different ways, isn't it? Now I need to handle their responses also, not just my tantrum. So life is so beautiful. We aren't allowing child to understand with this beautiful interaction with life as to what are emotions. Have we understood what are emotions? That's the Jagrati program for you. If you want to understand what are emotions and what are my own belief systems and what are my images and what is the way I am doing things. So we haven't even understood ourselves because there was no such curriculum. Nobody taught us about emotions. Nobody taught us about social relationships. Nobody even taught us about parenting, and we are suddenly one day parent, and we are like, we don't know what to do, and everybody has some thousand advices. Now we have Instagram to tell you what to do as a parent, which is nothing wrong. They're lovely advices. But what I'm saying is, first we need to look into ourselves, and that is what the child will do if the child has a tantrum or the child has a problem in his daily living activities. Yeah. Everybody's there to both challenge, push, pull, as well as support, help, guide. That is what a community is. And that is what Aarohi offers. Everything, including fights. I'm not saying it will be one-sided love affair. Love affairs have to have both the sides, isn't it? Yeah.
Uh, Hi. Yeah. Hi, Ratnisha. Divya here again. Yeah. Uh, I have a very different question because I've had a journey with Laksh, that's my son.
Sure.
And we both have tried out a lot of things. We've tried formal schooling, unschooling, homeschooling, tried a smaller setup, been to a place where it was like similar to what you've been talking about. It was called Bhavya in Bangalore,
Sure.
where, you know, again, a community kind of living. It again quite didn't suit him. So I just wanted to, I mean, of course, if possible, I'll probably come meet you all there and talk about this. But
Sure.
the there are these underlying rules which I have felt over a period of time that I've explored alternate education or, you know, like child-based education, that when we get into it, because we've tried it ourselves, and that's the reason
Sure.
that it's coming from, that
Sure.
when we say that it's a free world and it's child-centric,
Mm-hmm.
there are some these underlying rules which somehow didn't suit Laksh, and he protested, and we had to, of course, you know, get him back home. So
Sure.
when you talk about Aarohi and child-based learning, fortunately for me, I'm also doing a lot of studies myself because one, I have him at home and I'm a mother. Also, I
Sure.
work with children
Sure.
as a you know, these days we still call ourselves teacher, but yes, as more of a facilitator.
Sure.
So, what I feel is there are these underlying rules that every community or, you know, every place has. So, do you also feel that there is something that we as parents? I mean, I would, you know, it's been a very off late that I've come across Aarohi, and it's almost maybe a manifestation that has led me to, because we are
Sure.
looking for a
Sure.
space that's more, you know, Laksh oriented, and
Sure.
that's what we are looking for him, because
Sure.
we have realized that it's becoming very formal in the space that we are as well in. So
Sure.
is there something that we need to be aware of? Is there something that you know, or we would like, I mean, if it's not meant to be addressed to everyone, I would like to, like I said, but I would just need to know when and what is the time where we can come along and, you know, like you said, the Jagrati program. So how do we go about these programs?
Yeah.
And also
So,
with Laksh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Also
no,
with
no. Go
Laksh,
ahead.
there's
Go ahead.
one more, yeah. With Laksh, there's one more thing, though he's 13.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there is a lot of parent. I mean, he's. So I was told again, like I met this person called Sita. Like I told you, who was leading Bhavya, and she
Sure.
told me, look at the child who's in front of you, Divya. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
not expect something that you want out of him.
Sure.
And that's
Sure.
when my life changed as a mother
Sure.
with Laksh.
Sure.
And things
Sure.
really became a lot more better between us. So what I mean to ask you is, he would still want me to be around, not in the capacity of telling him what to do, but just to have the physical presence around.
Absolutely.
Maybe
We are more than happy to have you.
So these are the two questions I mean, I just
Absolutely.
wanted to.
So your first question's answer, I posted a link. So come over, stay for a week, right? That's very important that you experience. And even after 1 week, if you say, hey, can we have one more week so that we are a little more sure of, is this the place? Spend one more week, no problem, right? So, uh, more important than anything else is that you need to vibe with the whole group. Okay, I don't know it's about the rules and all. I will still keep all of those aside because here rules all are co-created. Everybody creates the rule. Anybody can come and smash a rule. Not rule, we call it codes of living. Okay. But the main point is that you need to vibe with the whole community. I think that's more important than anything else. As in you, both you and your son, Laksh, it needs to vibe with this and say, yes, this is the place I would like to be. So it has to come from you both, not from us. So come and stay here, experience for 1 week, or if required, more than 1 week till you are happy, and then you say, okay, yes, we want to join, or no, we want to join. Both are absolutely fine. For us, there is no expectation. And as for the second question of you being with the child, oh, we are more than happy because whenever anybody comes, any parent comes, it's a joy for all of us. We all are going to learn from you, and we all are going to play with you, fight with you, whatever, do lots of things with you, and that is what gives us the best, idea. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to quickly create that breakout room. Sorry, I forgot, and Preeti, you should have reminded me, no? When I start talking, I don't stop. Okay, so I'm creating a breakout room more for people who are more interested in the Jagriti or Deep program, especially if your child is younger and you want to do some understand how you want to work. How do you get support for working with your child at home? Both what is Jagriti program and what is the Deep program, and this could be whether your child is going to school or not does not matter. It's not about school or not school. It's about you working with the child. And I think that's the most beautiful thing we can do. We can enjoy this whole journey of being with the child, of growing with the child. That's what this program is. So I've opened the room. You can hop in.
I
Preeti
think
will.
we can call it ki whosoever wants like support from the online in the online space from the comfort of their homes.
Right. There
So
are around
Jagriti
20.
and
Yeah. Yeah, there are around 25 families who are part of Deep, and Jagriti batch happens every once in a year, twice or thrice in a year. So you can consider either of the two or both. Yeah, okay. So you can hop over to this breakout room. If you need help to join the breakout room, let me know. Meanwhile, if you are more interested and if you have questions like how Divya had questions specific to campus, or if you have children who are older and you would like to explore Aarohi campus, please ask us. If you have still just questions about child-based education, nothing to do with Aarohi, or if you have questions about unschooling, homeschooling, which is similar to child-based education, not always, but maybe. So please feel free to ask. I'm here to answer, or at least try my best to answer your question. Yeah. And if you need help to go to the breakout room with Preeti, please let me know. This is again, I'm repeating, more for people who have younger children and who would typically be working more with their child and not, yeah. So we are there to support you in every which way. Yeah. More questions meanwhile for me.
So Lakshmi here from
Yeah,
Bangalore.
Lakshmi.
I got to know about Aarohi a couple of years back. I tried contacting you and like I wanted to come and have a visit. But
Yeah.
again, the social thoughts like, no, this is not the space for us. Better stick to the same thing which we all are following, not to like explore something new and all. I step
Yeah.
back. I'm a mother of a neurodivergent and a neurotypical child.
Mm-hmm.
And my elder one, like he is perfectly normal to me, but somewhere like he doesn't like the formal schooling.
Mm-hmm.
The problem what he is facing is he doesn't like test and exams.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to just be with the school campus, be with his friends,
Mm-hmm.
just understand like what is being taught in the class. That's it. He's more happy with that concept thing. But when it comes to test and exams, revisiting the concepts, he is not okay with that. And one more thing I want to let you know is like, but somewhere he will be applying those concepts when we are doing some experiments at home, like in the daily life activities.
Sure.
Wherein he is having the comprehension difficulty to write it down on the paper, but he is very much happy in explaining those concepts when it has been done at home.
Sure.
So I was looking for a space like where this can be encouraged rather than making the child fit into their space of making him thoughts on the paper. Let
Right.
him learn things in his
Yes.
own way.
That's what we do.
That's the reason I came across
So
Aarohi.
please tell your son here there is an exam every day. And that
Okay.
exam is called today. Today is an exam. Or life is an exam. Life is not an easy exam. We
Right.
fail half the time. Even if a ball is coming to me, I'm not going to catch it every time, even though I may want to catch it every time. Right? So that's the
Right.
only exam that we give. No other exam. Absolutely no concept of studies, exams, test. Whoever wants to learn whatever from whichever way, however, with from others, somebody wants to be taught, somebody will find the teacher, somebody wants to be guided, somebody will find a guide, somebody wants to try out something, fail 100 times, go ahead, fail 100 times, and so on and so forth. So all permutation combinations are completely open. At
Sorry
the
to
at the
interrupt.
beginning of the day, the child decides what I want to do today.
Okay, like based on what, sir? Like, see, I really don't know how it works because for us
Yes,
it's
please
already
come and stay
prayer.
for a week. That's why I'm saying, come stay for a week. You would know exactly how it works. But to be
Okay.
very simple, the child decides. On what basis? Well, there is a whole being inside him. It's a whole world. I would say it's a whole universe inside him. Right?
Right.
And the child is bubbling to explore many things in it. The child will decide. Child will decide, I want to blow bubbles whole day using soap and shampoo. The child can blow bubbles whole day.
So
The
is that
child may
fine?
decide. Sorry?
Is that fine?
Why
For
isn't
us,
that fine? We
like
need
like
more bubble blowers than people chasing something else, I think, in this world. As simple. When was the last you blew bubbles, Lakshmi? And it's so much fun. It is really fun. It's the kind of joy which you won't get.
that's
Okay,
true.
okay.
Whatever you say is
So
true.
so
But
that's the whole point. No, no, they like doing things. That's why they are there. So they see there are three things. Some things they would like doing. They already
mm,
like doing, right?
mm,
So they will do those. Then
okay.
some things they may like seeing others doing, and I also want to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
then the third one, which is very beautiful, they would like to explore things which they have never explored when
Mm-hmm.
there is no need to succeed in it or fail in it, when it's open ended, when I can just go ahead and explore it for the sake of exploring it.
Right.
That's why we say please come as a family, explore, and forget the child, Lakshmi. First we will make you explore things which you have never explored in your life. We will not make you, in the sense we will only invite you. You will choose.
Mm,
You will say, chalo, let me do this. Have you done hula hoop in your life? Then you will say, okay, I will do hula hoop. Or you may say something else. I don't know what you will explore. Okay. So these are the three categories. What I already like doing, what I see others doing and I get excited about doing with them, and what I would have never done but I would like to explore. Just last month we were in Badami doing rock climbing. A group of 17 went, okay, in which
wow.
only one had done rock climbing before, but all the 17 did rock climbing. Why? Because they were so energized with it. The whole thought that they can go up the rope how much ever they want to. There's no problem if you go 4 steps and say, I'm scared, and come down and again try again after 10 minutes, 15. So we were there first day, second day, third day. So we can explore, right? So that's the beauty of it. When it is open ended, when it's not about a curriculum, it's not about trying to meet somebody, something, some standard. Like somebody was saying, no comparison. There is no need of any comparison. Right? The life is by itself so beautiful. So
Right.
please come over. That's what I would like to
So how does
invite you
this
for.
work, sir? Like
I
when
have
we
given
can
you the
come?
link in the chat.
Okay.
Everything, all the information is there. There is a calendar of weeks. You have to
Okay.
pick out which week you would like to experience. Not all weeks are open because we also travel. And we also have something called as home weeks, which all the children go back to their homes. So,
Okay.
so you see the calendar and you see which week suits you, and please register for it. The link also has a form where you can register, and that's it. You come over with your
Sorry,
family.
like I joined the session halfway where you're about to conclude the session. I just want a brief, like how it works. Like morning, we have to leave the child over there permanently for a year. It's like a boarding, or like how is it?
Yeah, it is residential.
Okay.
You don't have to leave the child in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
You please come with the child first. If the
Okay.
child is comfortable staying without you, the child will only say, Mom, get lost. Now I want to be here without you. If the
Good.
child is not comfortable, the child will say, Don't go. Then
Okay.
don't go. Right? So it's between you and the child. We are nobody to decide whether you are here or you are home. That's between you and your child. How is
Okay.
it? Okay, so not only that, what the child will do, you were asking, how will the child figure out? Well, you are one of the guides available to the child, isn't it? So every weekend, every child sits with their parents, and all of them discuss their planning for the week. Remember, I'm saying all of them discuss. Now, the father will tell what is my plan for the week, mother will tell what is my plan for the week, and the child will tell what is my plan for the, and each will help each other. Now, this
Mm-hmm.
plan is brought, if the child is coming here, the child will bring this plan here, and then we will see how we all can support the child in executing it, plus add
Okay.
many more things to the child's plan, because somebody will say, I'm dancing, and somebody will, oh, I also want to dance. Somebody will say, I'm doing theater. Oh, I also want to do theater.
Right.
Somebody will say, I'm not sure. Can I come for 10 minutes and watch you all guys doing theater? No, why not? 10 minutes is a beautiful window, or 15 minutes, or 15 days, or 15 years. How does it matter?
Right. Done. This year I'm gonna take a step. It's been a long
Yeah,
wait for
try.
me.
So just come with a very open mind.
Yeah.
Don't come with in fact, at the gate itself, there is a simple thing written: enter without expectation, leave without judgment. So please
Hmm.
come without any expectation that, okay, this will happen. No, no, no. Don't come with an end objective that I will join Aarohi. Don't come with all of that. See, come, I'm here to experience a space. That's all. Just
Right.
come to experience. Once you have experience, then you can see what you want to do with that experience.
Right.
Right? There's no hurry to decide. There is
Mm-hmm.
no pressure to decide anything. We first need to experience something. We need to vibe with the place, with an energy, with the people, with the whole idea of living our life inside out, right? That's the
Right.
most important thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Most
So have you
welcome.
shared the calendar of when to come there?
Yeah, it's in the link. uh, Salma is saying, can you share the Google form link? It's not a Google form. I'm sharing with you the Experiencing Week link. Is that the one that you want, Sunita? In that, you will find the link for the
Yes.
calendar also. Also, in that, you will find the link for the form to register. There also, all the dates are there. The
Okay.
same link. Yeah. And I'm also posting the link for the Jagriti program, which the next batch starts in November. Uh, I think so. Jagriti program is not about telling you what you should do with the child, not at all. You will not get a single answer. In fact, it will give you hundreds of more questions. It's about, as I said, transforming ourselves so that we can understand the child, understand ourselves and parents, and create this wonderful relationship which can benefit not just the child, benefit us as the parent, so that we both have a joyous journey together. So it's all about lots and lots of perspectives that it adds to your way of looking at things. Yeah, more questions. Rajesh,
Yep.
do you have a question, thought?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, Ratneshi. See, yeah, I am following the discussions since starting. So I understood.
Mm-hmm.
I got an overall idea how it works. But
Sure.
can you explain how a day looks like for a child,
Okay, I'll
morning
explain
to
that. Yeah.
evening, just
So
in a nutshell?
in brief, the day consists of three parts, uh, and this cycle repeats over and over again. We call it, okay, design, discuss, do. Okay, So in the morning, each one of us will think, what all am I doing? So we come together. There's something called as a morning circle where we all come together and each one is thinking, what am I going to do during the day? And also coordinating with others. Hey, when are we playing football? Hey, when are we doing this? Hey, when are we doing, that particular, we were making a rocket or a boat or whatever each one is doing with whomever they are doing. So they can be doing this with any other child or any other adult or anybody around, right? That there's no limit to whom you could be doing what with. So each one decides their plan for the day, and then they get into, so that's the designing part, and they also discuss it with the group. Now in further, each activity is also discussed. Okay, what resources I need, what all will I be doing in it, how I will be doing in it, where I need support, help, blah blah, whatever the child needs to discuss in that, and then the child ends up doing it. Yeah. Now again, it's not like that just because I planned my day will go exactly as per the plan. Even as a 57-year-old, my plans are usually about 30% go as per what I plan. So there is no pressure
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah.
because you have planned something, you have to do that. No, no, not at all. You can go at your own pace. Something you thought will take 10 minutes takes 1 hour. Something that you thought I will spend 1.5 hours, may after 10 minutes only I'm feeling low in energy. I don't want to do it anymore today. So that's all right. So we
Because
keep,
because
the child may
some
also
some
keep
kids,
shifting. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry, let me
some
just
kids
finish.
they,
And
yep, yeah,
because
go
that the
ahead.
finishing part is very important. Then in the evening, we meet again. Just 1 minute. Let me finish. And then in the evening, we sit back and reflect on our day. That's the critical component of designing. We review and reflect. Oh, I did this. This did not work. I was bored at this. This was too much of pressure. That distracted me. I felt like watching, while I was doing research, I felt like watching that song on YouTube. So all of those things, which happens to us adults also. You can't say this only happens with children, right? So
Definitely,
we all
definitely, it
reflect.
is.
How was my day? And then we blow back that reflection into the next day. So on a day-to-day basis, we are doing this planning, or what we call it, designing, planning, and then reflecting and discussing. Not just the reflection is not just within myself. We are giving each other feedback, each discussing our journey with each other, discussing our journey with our parents, with us as facilitators. So there's lots of discussions and reflections. And again, I plan my day again. So every day is a new opportunity for me to rethink how I want to live today. Yeah, but there's no hurry
Okay.
to immediately, pack in the child and say, you better do this. Just to give you a very quick
So
example, just to give you a quick example, we early morning, 6:30, we do a thing we call as sunshine, which is basically some kind of fitness. Every day it's a different fitness. One child takes responsibility of what fitness we will do. Some day it is, let's say, Zumba dance, some day it is calisthenics, some day it is animal movement, some day it is this, some day it is that. Now, now there's a child who is just not waking up for that. Every day he's asleep. Every day he's asleep. Even though people come and wake him up, he's asleep. Right? And every day we do the reflection. Nobody's saying, no, we'll drag you out of the bed. There is no need. But every day we are reflecting with him. And after now almost 2 months, now he started at least coming for the sunshine. He still doesn't do anything. He brings his mat and sits there and watches us. Great step. So it took him just 2 months. It's a very small time to start now at least waking up and reaching up with a mat. Isn't that amazing? And I'm slowly, and that's all his reflection. Nobody is like saying that you have to, or there's a rule, or you have to, if you don't do it, it is like improper or anything. Though we can always say, hey, what are you doing for your body? So that's the question in reflection. How are you taking care of your body? Right? The engine. So he understands the analogy of the car, and he's about what, 9 or 10. So he understands the analogy of the car. But at least now he's coming. Well, we'll see how the journey goes. So I hope you are getting it. So yes, we all
Yep.
are like that. It's not like everybody our age is into fitness. We all know the value of fitness. Doesn't mean that we are all fit and we do our fitness regularly. So the idea is
Yeah.
not to aim for a perfect child, but the idea is to see how it can be child driven. Child's reflection, child's planning, child's doing, child's discussion, and the child thinking about, because in the long run, it wouldn't matter what I did, it's matter what I did to myself, how I became stronger, how I became a thinker, how I started understanding myself, and how I started driving myself. So finally we are not working with the content. See, the contents change. So many of us have shifted away from our degrees and all that, and we are doing something totally different. But the container is the same. We are the one who is always there. So we have to work on the container, not on the contents. Contents, the child can decide. Today the child is into badminton, tomorrow the child is playing carom, third day the child is making pasta, fourth day the child is doing something else. That's absolutely fine. The contents will keep changing. Yeah, so I did not allow you to jump in. Now you can tell me what was your thought. I wanted to
Yeah,
give you the
okay. That
complete picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's what unschooling and parenting, yeah, all these concepts we covered. But how about any? Because see, sometimes what happens, the child they are very hyperactive, right? When this thing happens, is there how you manage the safety side of the child? No,
No. We
like
don't
for
want to manage anything, not including who can make Rajesh safe? Tell me. Can anybody make Rajesh safe? Who can make Rajesh safe? Please answer this question. You have to make
no,
yourself safe.
that
Now
you see,
the
there will
moment
be
you
a
start.
normal, there will be abnormality.
No. There is
When
no normal, abnormal. All of us are abnormal. I can show you defects in each one of us. At least I know the defects in me. I am a perfectly
Mhm.
abnormal. If you ever had somebody who's perfectly abnormal, you can come to me. I don't know if you are perfectly abnormal. If you are totally normal, well, that's very unique. But most of us have enough defects, right? So
Yeah,
please
yeah.
don't worry about
Example, I
perfectly.
will no
Yeah,
example. I will give you an example. Okay, so for
please.
example, I'm walking with my child on the road.
Hmm.
So every passing by vehicle he want to touch.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
If that, I'm just giving an analogy, right? In
Sure.
that kind
Sure.
of situation, right? How
Sure.
how
Sure.
if yeah, how we're going to control, right? Because if
We
we
don't
don't
need to.
control,
We
he
can't
may get
control.
injured.
We
But
can't
it will
control,
lead to an
Rajesh.
injury, right?
No.
Yeah, it will
Please
lead to an
step
injury,
back.
right?
Pause. No matter what you do, you cannot control. You
At
can
least
put him in a
we can tell
prison.
them, we can
You can put
realize,
him in a
so they
prison,
will
lock
know.
him up. That is the only way you can control, isn't it?
No,
So
no,
the
no, not
only
like that.
person,
That is
yeah,
extreme end.
wait. The only person who can control him is him. And
Yep,
but
that's
what we
true.
can do is we can reflect with him, and he can start understanding the dangers of, let's say, cars on the road, or dangers of anything, or his emotions, or his social relationships, or a physics concept, or languages. Everything is within us, right? He has to
Yep,
initiate
of course.
that. Yeah. He has to say that I want to do this. I want to look at the safety aspect. Yeah. So it has to start from inside, because no matter what you do, unless you lock the child up, there is no other way, right? Otherwise, the child has to be safe. And that's the only person who can make the child safe is the child. So we have to work with the child. I'm not saying again that will happen in a day, but the child has to work on himself, not we. We can be with the
Yep,
child. We
but
can listen to the
for
child,
child to
understand
work
the
on
child.
himself,
Sorry?
yeah, for the child to work on himself, he
Mm-hmm.
might need some guidance, right?
And the biggest guidance he needs is that, dear, you have responsibility inside you.
Yeah, that we need to ingrain that kind of responsibility, right?
No. We can't ingrain responsibility. How can you ingrain response? We have to give that responsibility. As parents,
Yep.
we think we are responsible. We hold that responsibility. If we are holding the responsibility, then the child feels I'm not responsible. Parent is responsible. Right?
Oh,
That
okay.
letting go of responsibility is perhaps the biggest thing. We don't do it. We think we are responsible. Can we do that? Can we start with that? Can we start with that belief in the child? When this child was not getting up, everybody was getting worked up. Why is he not waking up? Why is he not waking up?
Yep. Yep. That's the daily
Okay.
schedules at home.
Smriti's
The
asked.
daily schedule at home.
Yeah. So what I would like, Rajesh, is that you go through this Jagriti program, right? That will open you up to how to first understand the child and understand the child's capabilities, the child's strengths, the child's resources, and how we help the child use his resources. In a way, help is the wrong word, because even guidance is a wrong word. How do we allow that? What frame of mind can I have that I can be with the child, not for the child? I don't know if you get the difference. One is I'm
Yep.
doing something for the child, and I am being with the child.
With
Yeah, usually we end up doing things for the child. If we can be with the child, if you want to understand how can I be with the child, come for Jagriti. That is what the program is all about. It's not about fixing the child on. A child doesn't need any fixing. We need some opening up, not fixing, opening up. That's all.
How long is this Jagriti program?
That's 11 sessions, dear. It's held twice a week, 2 hours in the evening. And so it's about 6 weeks roughly. But it's very intense and it's like for the lifetime. You will always be churning all the life. It won't give you any answers whatsoever. But it will be like an opening up for the life. So that there's a batch starting in November, so you can consider that if you want to. Smriti is asking, is there scope of activities for a 2-year-old? Well, Smriti, frankly, I would say with a 2-year-old, don't come right now to campus. She's too young. Your home is the most beautiful campus. Something like a deep program will be, apart from Jagriti, I would say first do Jagriti, then do deep program where the child is at home and you can do so many things with the child at home. And that's where you need the support, where you can get ideas and different possibilities, different processes, different structures that you can work with the child at home itself. So, but you can visit, but I would say it's a little early. Visit possibly at 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, and the child being at campus only about 8, 9, 10 upwards. Oh, yeah, then that way you can come. If you have an older one and you want to bring both the children, you can come, but your hands will be full with the 2-year-old because he or she would be all over the place. But yeah, that's your choice. But you have to keep in mind that, yeah, the 2-year-old will take away your time, but you can do that. Or you can little wait. The 5-year-old also, I would say, is a little early. Wait for a couple of more years. The 2-year-old would be 4-year-old by that time, and 5 would be a 7 or a 8-year-old. Then you come, then they will be able to enjoy the campus, and you will be able to also enjoy the life at campus. So I would not hurry you, otherwise your hands will be full with the child. I would say more focus on the deep kind of a program, which will help you work with both the 2 and the 5-year-old.
So just
which is why if you...
I'm sorry.
Room Preeti has left now. Now, normally we do this session from 5 to 6. Okay, so maybe we can start winding down this session for today.
So one last question regarding the calendar. I just saw the calendar there. A couple of terms like this is the experience week and there is a half-day visit. Like what is that? First day, half day?
Yeah, some people say that before the 1 week thing, they want to come for a half day and just to familiarize themselves. You're most welcome to do that on any Thursday. You can come for a half day visit with your child. If that is something you want to do before the week's visit, absolutely welcome.
Okay, that's allowed only on Thursdays.
Right. And that is a specific schedule. You please ping us on the WhatsApp. I will give you the schedule and you tell us which Thursday you want to visit. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, fine. Then we can opt for the experience week is like wherever we can come.
Yeah. So experiencing week, you can come without the visit or after the visit, either ways. That's up to each one's, also there are families which are not close by, let's say not in Bangalore. So they can't really come for a Thursday visit. If you live in any other city, let's say Mumbai, Delhi or whatever. So they typically would directly come for a week's visit. Even Bangalore families sometimes decide that let's just go for, I would suggest forget this half day visit, just come for the full week. If you like what you are listening, thinking, then just come for the week's visit because that's the real experience. Half day is more like just going and seeing the place kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get a broad idea. Yeah.
Okay,
but you can't experience in that half day, right? You can only see what is here. But when you come for a week, you are part of the community for that week.
Right.
You are also a learner, your child is also a learner, and all of us are full on into it. You're staying with us, then it's like a totally different thing.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, just one question. If we are working, right? So if we come over there for a week's stay, can we work? Can we continue our work?
No. So we say
No.
very clearly, that's why please go to the link. The link tells you clearly that
Oh, okay.
if you have your work, please finish your work, and that particular week, don't bring work here. So find a
Oh,
week
so
where you
we
don't have
compulsory
work.
we need taken a half 1
Right,
week
because you're supposed to
leave.
do a different work here.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
And what's the point of coming here and doing your work? Because the idea is not to just show your child this place. You have to experience it more than the child. Because see, at least the child has only experienced this conventional system for maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. We have experienced it for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. More than the child, we need to understand it. Right?
Okay, all right.
Okay, it's asking Jagrati. Jagrati is not got anything to do with the age of children. Uh, you can be part of Jagrati at with whatever age of children, including people who have had carrying children have also done, including people who are grandparents who have done this program. So Jagrati isn't about age of children. Jagrati is about understanding children. Even teachers, principals have done, school owners have done this program. So please don't think about that it's about a particular age. Okay, I think we can pause here today. We have already, it's 6:22. We meet every Saturday, and I've also shared the WhatsApp number again, just in case you are not on WhatsApp with us. And one more thing, if you still want a one-to-one discussion with us on a Zoom call, like one-to-one, we can do that also. If you would like to come on a Thursday and then have a one-to-one, that is also possible. If you want to directly come for a week visit, that is recommended. So whatever it is, connect with us. We will see how we can ease you into this journey of understanding. Please don't think that you have to join Aarohi for anything. Not at all. We are here to support you any which way. Whatever works for your child is our wish, right? So we are there for you. We are uh, we are not we are, as an organization, as a group of people, we are definitely not commercial. So we want to support each child. We don't want any child to struggle just because there is only one conventional system where everybody is supposed to go. It is not true. There is not only one way. There are many other ways, is what I would like to underline. Yeah. So
So
thank
please,
you.
could you share the link again of
Thank
the
you.
dates for from when to when we can come there and on the campus for that week's program?
Okay,
Could you share it again?
sure. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. This is the thing. I will also share the calendar link if you first want to see the calendar. Just give me a moment. Yeah, it's actually the same link with the word calendar. Yeah. So the first link is for the experiencing week. The calendar will give you both the option of experience week as well as the Thursday visit. So whichever you want. Anyway, any questions, any links you need, either just go to the website or ping me on the WhatsApp. We would help you out. Yep. Okay. Thank you very much. And one last request before you go. If you know any other child, any other family struggling, not enjoying, we feel that every child should have it's not just about having a joyous childhood, but it's also about giving them the opportunity to explore themselves to the fullest. I think that's what we really want. So you can help them connect with us. Again, they all don't need to join Aarohi. That's not the idea. Parents can themselves do wonderful things for their children, and we are there to support you more than anything else. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend, and let's stay connected.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Ratnesh.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Thank you
sir.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Ratnesh.